Hey everyone, how are we doing? I sometimes get accused of being too critical with other people. I only do this because I'm so hard on myself. So to prove that, what I'm going to look at now is some of my own gameplay. My own gameplay from a game with James the other night. It was recorded live on Twitch. So if you'd like to give us a follow over there, then please have a look at the description and the link will be in there for you. It was a hard beat to take, and it was at the end of a long session. And it was just disappointing, but I've got a lot of stuff that I can take from it and bring into my next gameplay. So as always, if you do enjoy the video, please drop it a like and just make sure it gets shared with other people. If you're not subscribed, then please think about doing so. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means that you get to see more of this stuff in the future. Okay, hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, so this is the gameplay. We've gone for a drop at what we call Labs 2. This is our sort of backup for Labs since it disappeared and became Sanguine Suites, I want to say. One of the vault locations anyway. So we lost one of our preferred locations. We used to drop to loot up, and then it was always a bit of a rotation in, but it settled us into a gameplay. Always like to land in the middle. Big building in the middle gives us control of the POI. Nobody was following us in. We had a quick look on the way in, but we've got two in now. We know they're going to be higher up, so we've got plenty of time to get weapons. I probably had time to get a shield, but this one's landed nowhere near anything, so take time with the shots. Helpful from James. But we don't have eyes on the other player, but we know they landed sort of over in this direction. So we're looking. Unless they've landed on a gun, we're not in trouble. And this is probably going to be AI. Spaghetti Code 77. So, in case you didn't know, for identifying AI,
I have. Jesus.
I don't need to.
Okay, so yeah, name, 2 digits, usually AI. Continuing to talk rubbish about gyms and things, but 2 SMGs. My loadout as well, you can select what position preferred guns will go in. So mine, when I pick up an AR, then it will go in the first slot, SMG will automatically go in the second slot, and shotgun go in the third slot, and then consumables like shield and health, that will go in the sort of last slots. When you pick up a second one of what you've got, then it won't automatically sort it.
Saw what you were like before. Just a misshape.
So the bounty's gone. Unfortunately, we didn't have a look where the bounty was in the first place, so we don't have information on where the bounty now is, or was when it got killed. So we don't have an idea of where someone is.
With, you know, a toned physique.
We're both
Cut.
fully shielded, we're both got full health as you would expect. However, I don't have an AR that I feel particularly comfortable with. Yes, they gave it a bit of a buff. Solid mechanics there, getting stuck in a rail.
I just can't be asked anymore.
But yeah, so I don't feel comfortable with the Havoc. Gave it a buff, so now the blue one does the same damage as what the purple one used to do, so that each one is now a level better. It's still not the AR for me. I prefer something scoped, but I don't like the DMR, so the twin mag is the ideal scenario here. Slap Splash, I prefer carrying like 1 health item if I can to do both, rather than have the 2 separate ones, because it means I can take an extra weapon. And then opening tags with the scoped twin mag, and then if the player decides to push over, if I decide to push over, I'm going to take up the next position with something with a bit more versatility to it. So we can go with the Havoc assault rifle, because that can do sort of medium range, and it could also act as a makeshift spray weapon if you get caught between medium and short range. I would like to have a slightly better one, however I don't really have the money to upgrade anything. And I think James has annoyingly nabbed the key that I was going to get. Although I think there was a chest on top, if I remember rightly, it had a key in it. And I don't think there was anything worth nabbing anyway. Oh, and he's got the purple SMG, which is irritating. So we're moving out. We could have done with another bounty, but it's a bit too far away, so we'll take a position where we can look down a reasonable area. And then we've also got a launch pad, I think, up there from memory. Yeah, there's a launch pad up there. First shotgun is a fantastic augment to have, and medium ammo because for the last couple of games I was always running out. So yeah, heading up here, we've got the launch pad, so if we do see any fire, if we do see any kind of action, or the radio tower comes in, then we can launch to it and hopefully take advantage. Using the pizza, because you didn't know it does do both, it does shield and health. And in this case, you get several slices instead of, you know, the couple of slap splashes. And again, it can be deployed for both of you. You can take slices with you, so it's a pretty good healing item. Probably my second favourite compared to the drink. I can't remember what you call it with slap splash, slurp juice. That's the one. Probably my second favourite item compared to that. Again, a bit more loot, just hoping for a better AR here, to be honest, before I get into any kind of mega engagements.
There's blue havoc on the stairs.
Yeah, bit of procrastination here, but we haven't heard any other shots. So we could start hunting for people, but ultimately we're going to be quite far away from anybody. So the visualization, when you see shots, then if I recall, it's 260 meters. We did just see one there, and James calls it out. I'll take a slightly better shotgun. So we've got an objective. We've got something to go for.
When they go to the radio tower?
Yeah, when it spawns in. I don't know. Actually, does it spawn in?
Goes it there? Yeah. I'll have a look.
Oh, it's in. Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. It was just up on minimap, so I didn't see it. Okay, so we're having a look here. In case you didn't know, again, the radio tower will give you foresight, so it shows you where the next zone is. We're also hearing shots off to the right hand side.
Somebody already here?
So we have a look, and there is somebody already there. Now, solid shots with the green twin mag there. Does tend to move around a lot. The difference between that and the gold one is like night and day. The amount of recoil is reduced so much. Take out the main threat, and then we've got the other two that they've got the burst fire SMG. They never do a lot, to be honest. Annoying I took damage there, but I was quite keen to get the gold twin mag. James doesn't use it, but but he could have picked it up. So I've tried to slurp juice there.
There we go.
And we'll get this sorted, get this up and running. Give us a bit of a tactical advantage. So there's only 3 on the map that spawn in. So if you are one of the 3 squads that know where everything is, it's clearly going to give you an advantage.
I do not want to become a Jedi.
Yeah, James likes being a Jedi. Sometimes it's useful in terms of blocking shots and stuff like that. If you do come up against one, then you've just got to keep shooting them. Stay out of range of the melee attack and just keep shooting them. The block has a finite amount of damage that it can block, so it won't keep blocking like forever. So yeah, you just got to keep shooting them. And if you can't necessarily keep track of how much damage you've done, just keep shooting them, aim for the head, and as soon as that runs out, then you're on your way. Just topped up my health there with something other than having to use the slurp juice. Could have used the fish or the other thing, but this one gives me
Okay, so we need to move
the sprint as well.
in this way anyway. 200 odd meters away.
The weapons cache has come in.
You go
Now
for it.
they've reduced the amount of slurps you get, so in that last one I got 2 slurps. I should have probably given one to James, realising that you only get 1 each now instead of 2. And it's the same again with
Yeah.
the weapons cache. You only get 1 each instead of 2.
How's it going?
See, with this range, I'm not happy
Oh, did I get?
continuously
Yeah,
firing. I
one
needed to tap fire that, even though it was the gold.
That's what it feels like to be you in gas for a change.
That was instant. Okay, so
So looking around,
we need to head
if there's
that
one
way.
person, you know, whether they've run from somebody or what, they've been in a
See
fight.
there? See that?
Oh yeah, okay.
Could have been
Right
heading to a reboot van.
What? How's it three?
It's a bot.
That was a bot. It wasn't behaving like a bot, so.
Yeah, my shots aren't great at this kind of range, so that one was blocking it.
Oh my fucking thing.
I thought they were over there still, but apparently not.
Ah, I think it was safe.
Yeah, it's long range here, having to tap fire. He's got a bunker out, which is
I think that.
always a bit irritating.
Really. He's broke near the house.
Just taking some pot shots at the bot. Because the bot
We do
is
need to
is
get
not
into
necessarily a
this
threat,
thing.
but at the same time they're still an irritation. They can still distract you, so if it's there, you may as well get rid of it.
Oh,
So that was the pot gun. And they're going to be just healing up. I don't think I saw that the other guy had ran to the bunker, but we need to go anyway.
I hope it, no.
We have to go round.
So we use the vine, make the most of what we've got available. Now the thinking is they're going to be sort of on our right hand side, so we've got that in our mind, but at the same time we don't want to be running into a fight behind you.
Going to be parallel with us.
Again, there's the bunker. Just keeping an eye out. Any kind of movement.
Oh shit.
We've got a shot.
They're at the house still.
Notice the different skin,
That
No,
was
you
not
don't.
them.
Instant.
and that was instant. So I identified that wasn't them, because A, there were 2 of them, B, they were slightly better than that, I think, and C, the skin was different. So they are well away. And they've gone out of draw distance.
Field of view. And try and close the distance.
So draw distance, so having the graphics on low quality to get high frames means that it will only render so far, so you can't see people that are more than, I don't know what the limit is, 300, 400, 500 meters away maybe. At that point they're very small anyway,
Better position.
so you probably wouldn't be able to get a meaningful shot on them, but it'd still be nice to see them.
Much better position.
I'm still wary of them, because generally speaking people like to
what
well,
we
people
do
have
here.
quite an ego in shooting games. If somebody shoots at you, then you feel as if you should be shooting at them, you know, just for the sheer cheek of shooting at you in the first place. You always keep it in mind, or I certainly keep in mind where people are,
Oh, go for it.
and sometimes, yeah, I will ego a fight when I shouldn't do. I'm spending a lot of money re-rolling augments,
that's a little-
because there are so many that I don't use, like the sniper stuff, the DMR stuff. Just don't use them.
Little zip line up
And
there.
things like the pizza
Oh, shit, I
thing
missed
or the explosive thing,
Okay, I've got this.
something that only gives you a couple of items, a bit of utility. It's very situational, whereas I want an augment that enhances like the whole thing, like
Okay, so these
fingers.
guys
It means
should
that
be
you can reload all small,
Try to get on this bit
well,
here.
or small arms items that
Yeah,
take small bullets.
okay.
You can reload them
I mean, I think you probably
faster
can
for the
more than if
whole
I can.
of the game, rather than just
I better
giving you
follow
a
around and
finite
go
amount
down
of
that way.
stuff.
Oh, apparently I can mantle up here.
Shall I try and push you up? You do it?
Yeah, mantled up.
I thought you could do it. I can't. Oh, I've got the force. Oh, there you go.
So again, we're still. I mean, we're getting a bit tunnel visioned here on that other team.
They're still there, they've got better cover than us.
If they are still
yeah.
there,
Really?
don't know if they are still
They're
there.
still,
That's the
they're
thing.
like the far side of that in a bunker, weren't they?
I haven't
Shall I
seen
carry on
them.
going to the
That's
next
where they
bit?
were,
Yeah,
certainly.
The only way to get is from there then. Oh, we've got the final circle there as well.
There's only 14 left. Although there is bugger all here.
Yeah,
terms
we're
of
nice
cover.
and high, so we've got a
No, I
head
haven't
glitch
got
on
enough
anybody below us, but on this side, we've
Oh, you
got
wonder
no
that's what
cover. If
that-
somebody's on the hill opposite with a DMR, or
Yeah, 'cause
even
I worked out
snipers,
how to use
because there are some decent snipers in this,
So when I worked out how to use
we've
the
got
clock,
you just threw
no
it
hope
out
at all.
and sent everybody flying in opposite directions.
I used it as cover. Right, which things are loaded.
No sign of any movement at all. But it's a big circle for 13 people.
Have you got heals, yeah?
I've got no heals.
Got no heals at all?
Nope.
Okay, is
No
this where-
sound of any fighting. Jones with his excellent awareness as always.
I've literally dropped these behind you.
Jesus. I would like a slightly better SMG at this point.
Oh,
Usually at this point in the game you've either looted or you've found enough. Somebody was running away.
I don't.
If I can
Oh, somebody down here.
pause it in some way.
Just gone down the zip line.
I want to pause it. I was pressing the wrong button. So if we go back, I didn't see it in the game there. But just here, we've got somebody crossing over from right to left,
come back.
and they've run up there. And whether that information will be useful later on, I'm not sure.
Oh,
We've got someone
somebody
down there as well.
Just gone down the zip
So
line.
that's 2 teams identified. This kill, I seem to remember, takes a lot longer than it should have done.
They're AI. They've got to be AI.
Yeah, that was, yeah, again, so Hermit Crab 26, so again, random name. I mean, Hermit Crab actually makes some sense.
Probably given our position away.
But then the 2 digits.
Two.
So we'd like to indicate where stuff is, or I certainly like to indicate where stuff is, and then take the tag away. Because you can be really accurate with the tag, and that's fine, but if you're
That is full enough.
if you're putting a tag in the way, that means people can't see it.
Come for it.
Should have maybe took the tree out here.
We've been shot from behind, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
So we've
head
got 2 over there. We've got 1 to the left, and then we've got 1 at that house over towards
and then be aware that these guys are going to be
slabs.
behind us.
Fancy Fingers 87, so another AI. There is a lot of AI in this game. Bit of a slide. Oh, okay. Slightly
I'd be
better.
aware of the people behind. We need to get to.
Yeah, so we're aware that we're now
There is another
in a
team
bit of a
as
kill
well.
box. We're in a dip. So I didn't see in the game. I didn't remember that. So if I knew where that other
I'd
person
like to be
was,
up there.
I would have made more of a run for this. Because I'd have
Yeah.
been able to work out
Yeah, can we get
where they
round
were.
the side there? I don't know if we can we?
Left or the right?
Round to the right.
No. Let's go all the way around. Oh,
So
hold
we've
on,
got
hold on,
tree
let me have a
cover.
look.
Tree cover behind, so if somebody's on the
Yeah.
hill that we were just on, they wouldn't be able to see
Okay.
us.
Come on.
But if we can get onto this hill, then this will give us the best chance. That's Ahsoka, I want to say. Yeah, Ahsoka. I keep wanting to say Ashoka for some reason. So Ahsoka, we've shot at that quite a few times, looking for, thinking it was somebody.
What teams?
Yeah. Just out. So we've obviously got circle. We know where the next one is, and we're going to be moving over to the left.
Good, bro.
Well, that tower thing. Just looking for any movement at all.
Very distant.
Oh, we've got
Like
shooting in the distance. So we know there's the two teams are over there.
Yeah, if we hold this.
What this, the tower. That'll be just two teams left us, there's two there.
Yeah. So here we are, down to the last four.
Oh, it's gonna be tough.
Okay, well they can't go, as far as I'm aware, they can't go up that hill.
So we've got to come down from this bit.
So we'll leave this to play out, but
They've got to go through there, yeah.
in my mind they can only get up that bit there because
Through this passage.
I didn't think there was a path up.
This bit here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they're in.
here. It's got 51. Okay.
You see how weak we had them.
Yeah, both weak. Really weak.
Loading.
Should have pushed over.
We might be trying to rock it up.
So should have pushed over.
Trees can't. Yeah, top of the hill.
It's using mobility. Where's the other one? There.
Right, we need to move.
So they've got position now. They have got a decent amount of time to heal up, which is annoying.
Cover.
Should have pushed. Should have pushed to finish the fight.
No, it should be
We
alright.
had the advantage.
No,
Luke,
we'll go to them.
Luke, James had the force jump that he could have done. I've got the grenades that I still can't use properly.
Still pushing them before.
But this is,
That's your job.
yeah, the longer this goes on,
Try and get some hits on.
the more
20
chance we've
seconds,
got
we've got to
of
try and
get
tackle
circle
first.
pull like that, which means we've got to move.
Yeah.
So we've now lost the
No,
advantage.
they're in that. They're going to be in that house.
They know where we are.
Yep.
But we didn't know where they are. They've got hard cover. We're only doing patches of damage to them.
So go for it.
Yep.
Now, I didn't know what James meant when he said,
What
you want me to go for it?
He's just here.
Where's the other one?
Again, should have really gone for him.
He's rocking it off to the left. He's there.
Good kill, good solid kill. Lost no health.
He's alright.
I know where he is, but I've got the circle pushing in. Good shots. Oh, you got a fantastic shot with the shotgun.
Oh,
Bastards.
no.
Last
you got him.
fucking shotgun.
And that sort of sums it up quite nicely. So what could we have done? Well, so as we push down,
So go for it.
James has gone for it with a melee. Now, he's obviously got to close the distance here. And he's rushed in. He hasn't really known where everybody was, or where both of them were. He's gone chasing after the one that he's seen. Which, yeah, is fine, but we know roughly where they are. We didn't know for certain where they were. Especially when we were blowing up the cover, they were going to have moved somewhere else. So, partly my fault to say, when he said, do you want me to go for it? Yeah. Although that's me assuming that he knows where they are and is making a measured, I can go for it because I can see both of them, I can push them, and then I can go for it from there. Wasn't the case. He went to roughly where he thought they were and basically got caught with his pants down because he just had his lightsaber out and he didn't have anything beyond that. So when somebody starts shooting him, he's got nothing to do. He could have blocked it, but it's having the presence of mind to realise that, oh, one of the other things that this lightsaber can do is actually block shots.
I thought he was on the right. Bollocks, he's just here.
Now you see, when I was running up, I knew where he was beforehand. I think I was looking in that direction before I'd even come down. Yeah, you can just see him straight ahead. Yeah. I assumed he must have seen him because I could see him dancing behind a tree. See, 148 damage. I should have probably thought at that point, I've done 148 damage, he's got 100 left. They're separate. I could launch over to him using the grenade, finish him off. I've also then got a bit of cover to deal with the other guy.
Where's the other one?
But not knowing where the other one was.
Rocketed it off to the left. He's there.
That one happened to be an easy kill. He didn't know where I was at all. Got confused with my weapons. I know where he is, but I'm now, as I say, I've got the gas behind. Now, this is annoying to me. Those shots are hitting him, but the profile of the tree is getting in the way. Whether it's the textures or something that I can't see because I've got a low resolution, maybe with the extra textures, maybe it's meant to be hitting something, but that would have been enough to win this. That would have been enough to suppress him, to make him think about challenging again. As I run up, maybe it would have made him run away over the crest of the hill. I don't know, but that would have changed everything because I definitely would have done more than 18 damage because that gun does more than 18 damage, and that was the difference in the end. But fair play to him. The shot that he gets here as I push up is fantastic. You know, that takes me down to 88 health. Yeah, you got a shot on me with the I'm guessing the Havoc or the twin mag, but yeah, shouldn't have switched to the SMG here.
Oh, you
Should have when he dove behind the tree, go back to the shotgun and spray one shot, hip fire. He had 10 kills in the end, 2.89 KD, you know, 300 wins, knew what he was doing, but unfortunately it was just, just better than me on the day. So yeah, there's a few things that I could learn from. The other thing that I thought about doing is using the grenade that's there and throwing it behind the tree. So if I know I'm in that position again, I will try and remember and use that grenade. So it's not only to launch yourself, but if you throw it at somebody, it will throw them. So that's definitely something I need to think about and try and work into gameplay in the future.